Hey y'all, it's CherokeeStarfish, and it is a gloomy day here, which means that it is the perfect time to visit Darkmoor, or at least the Mire of the Damned, because that is where Corlagon's estate is, and where we are going to today find the Crystal of Terrax as we continue our adventures in Might and Magic 6, The Mandate of Heaven. So, we know that this is an artifact that Lord Albert Newton has told us we need in order to become an archmage, or an honorary archmage in the case of those who are not Debbie. That's also going to allow both Debbie and Tommy to become masters of air magic. So, we're going to head in there today, and even though we are told that it's in the Mire of the Damned, that's technically true, but it's actually on the Iron Fist map. I can't remember if we passed it the last time that we were doing our flyover as we were kind of getting around, but of course the Mire of the Damned is directly to the west of Iron Fist, and so that means that if you travel west from here, you're going to change to that map, which is why they can put Corlagon's estate kind of on the edge of it. Let's see, I think that it's a little further south. Now we've already got our wizard eye on, and thanks to Tommy's ability to fly, it won't take us very long at all to get there. There it is. We're not going to fool with too many of these small fry down here. Instead, we're just going to go straight in and get right down to business. There is the terrifying front door where it says, once the residence of Archmage Terrax, who is presumably a much more decent guy, Corlagon received the estate from Archibald for his services during the Succession Wars, which is part of the backstory of the campaign mode in Heroes of Might and Magic 2. That's the strategy version of the franchise, which covers all of the events that happened in Enroth during that time. Archibald was the bad guy, so you can be sure that Corlagon was a bad guy as well. Oh, well, we know that sound, don't we? Not just the dripping and the ambient noises in the background, but the shuffle of bones that you can hear coming from behind this door. The undead are indeed going to be a problem. Well, hopefully they won't be a problem, but they will be present. We'll see if they become a problem once we get a few rooms in. The estate is pretty much nothing but undead, actually, because Corlagon, like Archibald, was a necromancer. Well, if they're here to party, they came to the wrong house. Here's another one of those areas where you can just barely see through the wall, where it doesn't quite, the textures don't quite meet. Last time, I think that it was a skeleton or maybe something like a ruffian on the other side. Today, it's going to be ghosts. So, this map goes in all different directions, guys, especially considering that outside it looked like a perfectly normal rectangular house. Once we get in here, we're going to find out that the estate suffers quite badly from what the fuck dungeon design. So, left or right, let's get started. To the right it is. Let's see what awaits us behind door number 1. Oh, lucky us. It would appear to be a bunch of ghosts. And here in a big group you can see the lowest level ghost with the green eyes. Then there's an evil spirit with the blue eyes and slightly darker central cloth around their shroud or their mantle there. That's the second tier. And then of course the red one, the specter. That's the nasty guy. Let's find out who all's in this room. They're a little too close for a fireball, but they're not too close for that. Of course, we want to get rid of these specters first. Thankfully, you can see that ghosts and the like don't really have a lot of hit points. Now, the reason that ghosts are actually pretty awful is because, oh, that reminds me, is because they inflict status effects. They're not difficult to overcome, and they don't really even hit that hard, but when they do hit you, they have a pretty decent chance of cursing you, or specters and evil spirits can also magically aid you, which will reduce some of your physical statistics. You see here, this is like an open sarcophagus against the wall. The lid standing there. Alright, well, no way to go but forward. Oh, first, though, let's see what this ring is. Maybe Zoltan can identify it.
Very nice.
Oh, that is not bad at all. +5 intellect and personality. Well, we know who uses both of those, so for now, we've been kind of neglecting Tommy a little bit. I'm going to pop that onto him. I'm also going to show you that this is the ring we had from last time, which I said I would enchant kind of in between sessions, and we managed to put +9 fire resistance on it. So, quick look at everybody's fire resistance. Zoltan, of course, has the highest, followed by Tommy. I guess that means that either Debbie or Lucy should probably get it. Well, we know that Lucy has fewer hit points, not by a lot, though. Or, I'm sorry, Debbie has fewer hit points. On the other hand, she is the sorcerer. We don't want her to fireball herself. Who do you think we should give this to? See how many rings they have. I wonder if Zoltan can identify this one now.
Very nice.
Yes, there we go. Now that he's a master. Lucy has fewer rings. Shall we give it to her, do you think? A present from her lovely wife. Well, there we go. She liked it, so she put a ring on it. Ooh. A long, dark hallway full of ghosts. Nothing bad will happen here. There we go. Now, ghosts are somewhat resistant to physical damage. It's easier to hurt them with magic. But since they're so far away and we can get so many hits on them, there's no reason not to go ahead and take advantage of the fact that we have unlimited ammunition. Oh. Usually, I'm not used to seeing this high of a drop rate for ghosts. You'll notice that, of course, they don't drop cash. Much like monks and some of the other animal-type creatures, they can drop accessories and items, usually things like jewelry, occasionally something like a wand, but they never drop money. So they're dropping at a pretty good rate so far. Let's see what else they've given us. Okay. Personality +2. Okay. Well, let's see. Maybe we'll give that to Lucy as well.
Very nice.
Ooh, another +5 intellect and personality. My goodness, guys. Well, let's see. I guess we'll give that to Tommy, too. Why not? We can enchant this one a little bit later. And for now, there we go. My philosophy on things like accessories is you can wear 6 rings, so that means that there's no reason when you come across one that has any enchantment whatsoever to not use it. I mean, until you have 6 rings on everybody, and then you have to start thinking about, okay, do I have a better ring that would be more useful to put in this slot? And then we can consider discarding this. If you are low on cash and it's early in the game, then things like this are a great source of money because, as we discussed a long time ago, any kind of enchantment really ramps up the price when you're selling stuff. But for right now, that's not too much of a concern. Even though we're low on cash and we do need to train up a level, we're going to come out of here with plenty of money, and we're a bit over-leveled for this dungeon anyway. You wouldn't think so, considering it's a second-tier promotion quest, but well, let's see. Maybe we can make them come to us. What do you think? Haha, there we go. We'll have to start ramping up Tommy's fire magic soon and see if we can get him Ring of Fire as well. That would be super useful. Hey, welcome. Yeah, I'm glad you could make it as well. Hmm. Ooh. Floor cash. We love floor cash. Look at that. We've already almost doubled our money from coming in here, not counting the stuff that we're going to sell. Now, we'll come back to this room, but for now, there's really only one way to go. More of them. Well, the specters have the highest chance of aging or cursing you, so I'm going to try and focus on him while I can see him back there and sort of reach him. Ooh. I don't think I can get him now. Well, let's get this ghost out of our way then. Oh man, I managed to knock him all the way back behind 2 enemies. Oh, that's alright. He came back to the front for us. Hey, welcome to the stream. We're trying to make short work of these ghosts. And evil spirits and specters. Alright, another ring. Man, these guys are dropping a lot today. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. That is what I like to see, because I'll tell you what, normally I'm just not used to them dropping this much. Plus 4 hit points, let's see. Well, you know, I was just giving that speech about how, as if you have empty ring slots, there's no reason, unless you are badly in need of cash, not to equip one, so he's got the lowest health. I'm going to go ahead and throw that on Zoltan. We don't want our cleric to die. Yeah, I guess they just drop whatever it was that they were carrying in life, or something like that. Alright, Debbie, work your magic, literally. She'll soften them up for us until they get too close for that. Let's give them another one. She's gotten so much better at that, you guys. We've come a long way from back when we couldn't hardly afford to cast those spells more than once or twice in a row. And I will never forget our very first fireball. We managed to blow ourselves up too. Definitely come a long way since then. There we go. Alright. I'm going to pick these bodies up really quickly. And then we'll head back that way and we'll start door by door. Alright. Yes, that's actually like a peasant charm, you know. It's kind of like making a sign to ward off evil. If you come into Corlagon's estate and yell, "Who you gonna call?" 762 ghosts and skeletons tell you to shut up. Alright. Good, they're still far enough away, too. Oh, more skeletons. We haven't seen these bony boys since the Temple of Ba, I think. Let's see if we can get one more of these in here before they come up on us. Now, of course, even though we've fought these guys before, and they're not really much of a challenge, we still want to take them seriously because see how many skeleton lords there are here, and we don't want them cursing us because I think they actually have a higher chance of cursing us than the ghosts do. Lucy, I am so sorry. I'm so sorry, sweetheart, but you have the perception skill, so nothing in that one. Nothing in that one. Oh, hey, she found something. Kind of a, well, appropriately a garbage weapon. Let's see. And this is a mysterious little slot in the wall. So this is just, yes, welcome. Yeah, specters also do have a rather nasty ability where they can just knock you unconscious. We don't want that. I've never been able, in all the years that I've been playing this, I have never been able to figure out exactly what this is for that I can recall. It looks like there should be a switch in there or something, but there is not. So, it's alright, we're not going that way. We're going this way. Yeah, a long dagger, a long knife. I guess if it's long enough, it's just a sword. Okay. Alright. We're going to come back to this room. For now, I think let's stay on this floor, or this level. We'll go back to that room. But there are a lot of doorways back here along this corridor. A short sword and a long dagger are the same weapon. Pro tip. If you took weapon focus for either of those in Dungeons & Dragons, you have weapon focus for both of those. That's not true. We just like to have fun. More skeletons. Great. Well, light them up, Debbie. And again. Because we definitely do not want these red guys to put a curse on us. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Oh, 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 I hate that. Oh, beans. Okay, well. Oh my goodness. Debbie, this is where you're going to use all of your SP. At least we have our buffs on. And to think, it wasn't that long ago that I was agonizing over whether or not to buy the Destroy Undead spell. The more fool me. Let's see if I can... There we go. I'll get that guy first, and then we'll get this one. Oh. I'm trying to pop that frame-perfect trick, but... It's alright. Hey, if they run away, that just means we can kill them at our leisure, so... There's one. There's another. Come on. That is definitely true. You're always going to wind up fighting the undead in a fantasy adventure that's just like, it's a rule. It's gonna happen. Now, the reason we wound up not purchasing it at the time is because it was going to take a significant amount of our cash, and unfortunately, I think it cost something like, oh my goodness, like 45 SP a pop, and of course Zoltan over here only has 123 spell points. Alright, let's see what we picked up. Oh my goodness gracious, you guys. They are dropping rings left, right, and sideways. I'm not mad about that.
Very nice.
Oh wow, that one's pretty decent actually. Okay. Well, let's see. My goodness gracious. Well, Lucy has the most, but also, I mean, she is our melee tank. Let's give that to her.
Ho!
Armor class +6. Nice! Zoltan, I am impressed as well. We'll give that to Tommy. Man, he's filling up quick. He's made out like a bandit in this dungeon.
Ho!
Luck +9. Ooh. Ooh. I think that one clearly goes to Debbie. She's got the lowest luck by quite a bit. There we go. There we go. Yeah, he does need the help. Oh, Tommy. Goodness gracious. Okay. Now, I love this. The sarcophagi up against the wall are chests. None of this is probably magic. I'll give it to Zoltan to identify anyway, but... Alright, Lucy, if you would, the next one. Yes! Cash. We love cash. Gotta get that money. Gotta get that dough. Gotta get paid. Huh. Well, that's not bad. Good, a pair of gauntlets. I realized after we sold a pair of gauntlets that we had picked up a little while ago. Oh, another ring. Nice. That there are a couple of characters who don't have any gauntlets, and I should have thought of that before I tossed them, of course. But that's alright. This makes up for it. Alright, she can enchant that. Poison resistance +7. +6. So let's see, who doesn't have gauntlets? He doesn't. He does. He does. Okay, so it's just him. Alright, well then they go to you. And let's see, poison resistance. Everyone's poison resistance is the same except for Lucky Debbie over here, because I guess that her status as the group party girl and wine mom makes her slightly more resistant to toxins. Yeah, it's absolutely the drinking. I hope we don't have to leave and come back. We don't have Lloyd's Beacon yet. But let's see. I mean, she is a witch. Let's see, poison resistance +7. You know what? You know what? Let's just stay in character. We'll give that to her. We'll give that to her. And also that's a hoot. That is the crappiest leather armor in the game, and yet +9 to AC because it's +5 crappy leather armor. I love it. Yeah, she doesn't have the hat to be a witch, truly. She's a wizard. She'll be an archmage soon. Oh, yeah, they sense there's something behind this door for sure. Hi, guys. Ooh, right in the knee. That's one down. Let's see if I can... He's taller than the others. I can probably clip him here. There we go. Nice. And one more. I don't know if I can get... Oh, I hit him once. I don't know if I can hit him again. Ah, ha, ha. Oh, that was good. That's satisfying. And they went down before they even got in a hit, which is how I like it.
Got that one.
Lovely. Lovely. Floor cache. Good, good. All these weird-shaped rooms. I guess if you're a wizard, you have to build a lot of weird-shaped rooms, you know? Rooms for your runes. Oh, you again. Lord. Alright, let's do this. And then suddenly they stop hitting anything. Come on, guys, you can do better than that. There we go. The dangerous one's down. That's what we care about. Oh my goodness. There. That'll help a little. And you'll see, they're not actually doing a lot of damage. I'm not too worried about that. Aha. Ooh. Floor cache.
Aha!
I was hoping we might find an upgrade for Tommy's weapon, but...
Got it.
Hey, now look at this. Alright, alright.
Aha!
We got something plot relevant. Let's see.
Aha!
Page from Corlagon's diary. Well, let's see. My studies with the Crystal of Terrax have grown tiring. I don't think I grasp enough of the basic magics to fully understand the lessons of the crystal. Well, he doesn't sound like a very good wizard at all. He doesn't even grasp the basic magics. My God, what Debbie started with those. My time is growing short here, and I think I will be forced to continue my studies as a lich. Well, that doesn't sound good. I refuse to let go and embrace death, not after my failure in the Succession Wars and my failures in learning magic. I'll use the time I gain from lichdom to train myself more fully in magic and plot my revenge on the Iron Fists for what they've done to Archibald and myself. Yes, grasp it firmly. Okay, so, as you can see, a bit of a self-burn there. So, I guess Corlagon never made it past Wizard, because he couldn't comprehend the Crystal of Terrax. I don't know how he thinks that he's going to embrace lichdom successfully after failing Archibald in the Succession Wars and failing to learn magic. Like, you're a necromancer, my guy. Dark magic is one of the hardest kinds. What kind of problem were you having? For real, though. It's alright. I'm sure nothing in that letter will be relevant.
Too easy.
That's true. If you want it bad enough, right? We all know how that is. If you envision something and wish hard enough, it will come true. When you wish upon a MacGuffin. Ooh, more money. That's what we like to see.
Aha!
Ooh, +1 hit points. Well, I mean, it's better than not magic.
Aha!
Here, Tommy, you carry some of this since it's garbage.
Ah.
Hey, a magic crown. We finally see one. Nice. And since several of you have asked, there, that's what that looks like. It's not terrible, you know, but, of course, the downside is crowns, circlets, things like that tend to hold somewhat better enchantments than helmets on average. And I think that when you're casting the enchant item spell on them, they kind of roll a little bit higher when they're checking to see the quality of the enchantment or the strength of it, but they do not have an inherent bonus to defense, so they don't actually do anything to make you safer unless they have the enchantment that increases your AC, in which case you might as well just wear a helmet. I mean, that comes with 8 for free, so by and large, those just aren't as good. They're prettier, but they're not as good as a helmet. Okay, well, now back the other way. So, let's head in this direction. We'll go back to that big, scary room with the walkway that goes out. Oh, uh-oh. Spells are starting to wear off a little bit. Let's go ahead and we'll make sure that we don't lose our wizard eye or our torchlight. Ha-ha! This is a very special room. You see, since ghosts can fly, this big, tall room here is full of them. And they love to float up to the top of this walkway which spirals down and just try to mob you. So if you actually run out there, then they will gang up on you pretty quickly. That's okay. We don't care. Because we're going to make them come to us. Because death makes you stupid. Alright. Specterific. Ooh, hey. Another ring. Accuracy +9. Well, my goodness gracious. There's nobody who couldn't use a little more accuracy. Ooh, who should we give that to, you guys? Keeping in mind that most of our spells don't rely on that, I'm kind of leaning to one of them. Of course, it works for your bow regardless. Maybe... well, we'll give it to Lucy for now. Death making you stupid gives you deja vu. Well, you've been dead before, I see. It happens to all of us. Get your undead loins out of my face. Oh, our buffs wore off. There, that'll help. Come on, guys. There we go. Zoltan, help your mothers. Where's our spirit magic? There we go. Spirit magic, incidentally, is similar to air magic in that you only have to be an expert in it to become a master. The other requirement is that you have to be a high priest, just like you have to be an archmage to learn master of air magic. So if we complete the high priest quest, then both of them will immediately be able to become masters of spirit magic, which is great. Alright. Ring of Fire is the cheesiest spell, but also one of the best. Alright, we're down to just specters now. This is specterable. Come on, there we go. I can tell that that +9 accuracy is already making a difference for Lucy. Oh, Zoltan looked so disappointed when he missed that shot. Oh, there we go. That is the nasty special ability. Oh, man. And, in fact... yeah. See, it just drops you to 0 health regardless of how many hit points you have. Alright. Let's get him back up on his feet. There we go. He'll recover thanks to that Amulet of the Troll, but... we'll give him a boost to start. Come on. Leave us alone. There we go. Goodness gracious. Now, you can kind of see... see, that's a dangerous road to walk. Because if you fall down there, there are skeletons and ghosts and things like that. Let's make sure that none of them escaped towards the ceiling. No, I don't see it. Okay. Well, let's see if they dropped any more decent rings.
I don't know.
Well, we know you know, Tommy. You don't know anything. Bless your heart. You Southerners will know what I mean.
Aha!
Okay, that one's nothing.
Ho!
Why did that make you excited? That's a crappy ring. Oh, that's what made you excited. Well, hey, now that's something to get excited about.
Aha!
And she can enchant that one later. All right, another regeneration item. Well, cool. That is a great find. Okay, so he's got an amulet of the troll. I think Tommy's got, yes, a ring of the troll. Debbie has this. So now we can give this to Lucy. And everyone is now slowly regenerating hit points over time. That is a great place to be. Alright, now we're real adventurers. We just need a +1 flaming longsword and we're in business. Alright, I really don't want to make a fool of myself and fall off this, so I'm just going to kind of inch along and ease it in. There we go. Oh boy, Debbie, do you have enough? She's got one more shot, guys. Have some. Alright, now we'll finish them off. Man, she has worn herself out. That's alright, she's done good. Yep. It's alright, we're not as boned as those guys were. I forgot about that. The teleport trap. It teleports you back and forth across, like, from one end of the hallway to the other. You can actually jump over it, like I just did. There we go. You have to know kind of where it is. And right. I jumped just a second too late. That's okay, though. We just wanted to pick up what was in the middle. A cloak. One of these has a switch behind it. There really is no good reason that I've ever found. Corlagon is a dick. I think might be the reason. Oh, did you see that? That little crackle there? So, Zoltan just had a birthday. A very merry unbirthday to Zoltan. They have a low chance of doing that. It's mostly on a critical hit, but, I mean, it still sucks. Now, a couple of years don't make much difference, but if you rack up too many from fighting ghosts long term, then your stats will actually begin to decrease and it becomes quite a big deal. Thankfully, I have never had a character who, like, died from old age, but I'm sure that it's possible. Alright. Man, these hallways go on and on. These weird-shaped rooms, guys. I feel like most dungeons are kind of, like, they're outsourced to one crappy firm. Well. There we go. Debbie just had a birthday, too.
Oh, no.
A very merry unbirthday to Debbie, you guys. Yeah, see, that's what I know for sure. Like, I'm not positive if they can die from old age, because, I mean, you have to rack up a lot of years, but it absolutely knocks a hole in your stats. Oh, here's something fun and exciting. There. Corpse. Of course it is. Lord. Oh boy. More bridges over nothing. I love that. Yeah, we're going to have to rest sometime in the near future.
Very nice.
Okay, very nice indeed. Not magical, but she can make it that way. Okay. I don't want anything terrible happening, or at least not anything too terrible. Hey. I'm going to start identifying these as they drop.
Very nice.
because some of those have been quite good. Come on. Don't age us again now. Don't age me, bro. Nice. Haha. Let's see, who got that ring? Where did that go? Ah, she got it. Excellent.
Very nice.
Hey, electricity resistance +9. Well, she's full, but she also has the lowest electricity resistance. What is she wearing? Let's see, speed, fire, personality, might. Yeah, I think that... See, now we're at the point where we have to start picking and choosing. Let's give this electricity resistance to her. We'll take this personality she picked up a minute ago. We'll give that to... come off. There, we'll give that to Zoltan. He's wearing fewer rings, and he's a divine caster, so he can use the personality as well. Oh boy. Okay. Alright, Lucy, if you would. Thank you. She still doesn't have nearly as many spell points as Zoltan, so we're using her mostly for buffs, but it works out really well, because her healing's not quite as potent as Zoltan's or Tommy's. Alright. Ah, there we go. I like seeing those. Our master of disarm traps has no trouble with that, and now we should have more than enough to train up when we get out of here, no problem. No sweat. This is a stupid way to build a house. Can we all agree? Alright. Alright, more specters. Ugh.
Too easy.
There we go. Ghosts are so light that it's easy to knock them back. And so that means that when I try to concentrate on the specter, I might push him back through, as you've seen, 3 or 4 different enemies. And have a hard time keeping a beat on him. Oh, yeah. She's afraid. But hey, guess what? Remember not that long ago that Zoltan learned mind magic. So, hey. Our first mind spell that we've cast in the entire game, if you can believe that. Well... surely nothing bad will happen if we press this. Whatever could that have done? What indeed? What indeed? I actually kind of don't remember. I think it might lower one of these. Somewhere there's a section of the house that has these in it, where it's like these little burial plots, and that wall comes down, and there is a switch on the other side. Alright, well, we've got nowhere else to go now, except back the way that we came, unless we jump down one of these holes, which we don't necessarily want to do quite yet. I mean, we could. But if we're going to, let's maybe rest first. Now, our jewels are yellow. That means that they can sense the threat, of course, of nearby enemies. But that's alright.
We can't rest here.
Oh, are we still too close? I guess they are. That's reasonable. We'll walk a little further away. Here we go. Might even be able to, if I go to this next room, I might even be able to find a spot where their jewels are green. There are a couple places here where you can find that. Oh! Well, that didn't work out well. Guys, wake up! Tommy can't defend you by himself? That's ridiculous. Oh, Debbie's awake. Lucy's awake. Sorry about that, guys. We tried not to wake you. We did our best. Oh. Goodness gracious.
Got another.
There. Whew! That was close. Yeah, it's the worst alarm clock. Let's try that again. There we go. A little better this time. Alright. So, what do you think? Do you guys want to jump down one of these holes? Or would you like to go back the way that we came kind of to the beginning? And we can go through this door. Now, eventually, I will say it does all link up. It's just kind of the order in which you feel like doing it. No worries. But I will let you decide. Back to the beginning and go to the west. Alright, we won't break our ankles today. Here we go, back to the very beginning. We'll see what's on this side. I mean, okay, like, let's be real. We know what's on this side. It's ghosts. But that's okay. Because we are prepared for ghosts. We came ready to deal with ghosts. Oh, man, that was a large and angry sound. Come on, take that specter out. There we go. Well done. Oh, another ring.
I don't know.
I know you don't know. I'm going to give it to Zoltan.
Aha!
Okay, good. We got lots of stuff to enchant. Maybe we can kind of replace some of our cruddier rings with better equipment after this is over. Excellent. Excellent. And this sarcophagus, which doesn't have its lid set against the wall, actually counts as a chest. And why there are just randomly 2 poppy snaps in it and nothing else, I couldn't tell you. That might be, since that door's already open, that could be what that other switch does. Come to think of it, I think maybe it is. I won't swear to that. I think maybe that door's locked, it forces you to go the other direction. And then you open that switch and come back this way. Ah. She got aged again. It's alright, we've been saving a rejuvenation potion. Get out of here, you evil spirits. Be gone. You can see from the sheer quantity of enemies and the way that they inflict status effects and so forth, how this dungeon could be a nightmare for a lower level party. That's why we waited to come.
Very nice.
Alright, now that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's our first piece of equipment we've picked up that has that enchantment on it. That, of course, is the spell point version of regeneration. Alright. Wonderful. Yeah, because normally my first instinct is, oh, it regenerates spell points. Obviously, the healer must have it first. But we have 3 people who can heal. And so far, none of them have run out of spell points. She is the only one who has run out. So we're going to give her this Ring of Mana. Man, look at her fingers must be so heavy. My goodness gracious. That she can still stand to, like, cast spells and move her fingers fast enough to get those fireballs and ice bolts off is really, honestly, quite impressive. Considering that she's wearing the, like, all of a castle's jewelry. Hey! Floor cache. You are between us and floor cache, skeletons. Can't be like that now.
Hey.
Alright, now you'll see that this fountain, we saw one kind of like that over on the other side, right? This one doesn't have any water in it, though. I will give you 3 guesses why, and the first 2 don't count. Ooh, target practice time. There, we'll do an ice bolt because we want to focus on that specter and get rid of him. Oh man, they are doing a number on us in terms of like the age thing, but We're still here. We're still alive. Older and wiser, perhaps, but alive. As long as we don't come out of this drawing a social security check, we'll be fine. Picked up another ring.
I don't know.
Okay.
Ah.
Yeah, see, that's how appropriately impressed you should be with that particular ring. Ah, see, there's the one with the switch. There's treasure back there, too. Somewhat less important. We'll come back for that, though, because we have to pull a lever somewhere that's going to lower that wall to where we can get to it. You can cheat if you have the telekinesis spell, of course, but we don't. Unfortunately. But I do know that the secret door is here. Oh. Get out from behind me. Oh my gosh. I'm not opposed to boners, but... Alright, let's see.
Very nice.
Hey! Armor that she's already wearing. I was hoping that might be steel plate or another upgrade. But that's okay, I won't turn my nose up at free cash. Which is basically what that translates to.
Ah.
Regular gauntlets, Tommy can carry that.
Aha. Aha.
Hey! There we go, that's an upgrade from what he has. With a little bit of sorceress boost to it. Actually, speaking of which, let me see. Nah, we're going to leave that for her. I'll give this to Tommy, though, because he can make better use of intellect than Zoltan can, mechanically speaking. Alright, one more of these, and then this room at the end. A spooky round room. Man, this guy is mad about having his head stuck on a stick, right? Like, he just really looks frustrated. He's having a bad day. What does everybody want? What does everybody need? What does everybody love? Ah, you guys. I'm getting sick of you guys. Bless it. Bless this mess, Lucy. The only downside to having her carry most of the buffs rather than Zoltan doing it is that it skips a turn in which she could otherwise be attacking, given that she's kind of our physical DPS. Might have Zoltan start casting those spells since he's really not using very much of his SP. There we go. Now we can run back over here. Hi. Bye. And that wall is still up. Wait a minute. I have forgotten something. That's okay. You can't remember everything. I'm not a speedrunner. I'm just a regular gamer without any superpowers. I saw skeletons through there. I wonder... we're probably not going to be able to cheese that because we can't get close enough to melee them and still see the gap. Oh, maybe. No. Okay, that's fine. We'll fight them the honest way. You'll recognize this room you see up there on the auto map. There we go. There's that bridge that we went across earlier, just a little while ago. And that's so that if you fall down in here, this is how you get out. Whoop! Spectre! A lot of specters. Get out of here. Oh my gosh. Ha! Come on. Ah, these two wonderful ladies on the right side, if you are just joining us, are Sharon, the gate master, who town portals us around and takes a big chunk of our cash, and this is Joan, the banker. she helps us pay for Sharon's services and make sure that Sharon doesn't break the bank. Alright, get out of here, skeletons. I'm running low on, like, bone jokes. If you guys have any, feel free to throw them out. Like, don't tell them to me, just throw them out, because puns are bad, so put them in the garbage where they belong. There we go. That door leads right back up to the beginning, see? So now, there you go. You can see how it connects back around. Wonderful. Alright, now there's a couple of things that we still need to do on this side. First of all, we're going to jump down that well. Your sense of femur? Well, I've femur bad than I did a minute ago. Listen, I can only work with what you give me. Alright, let's cast a spell we haven't gotten a chance to use yet. Featherfall! Wish we'd had this back in a couple of early dungeons. Whee! Haha. Now, why that door is there, I don't know, because, I mean, we all know what we jumped down here for. Ah, get your ghost crotch out of my face. They're not even hot ghosts. Come on. Man, somebody needs to take the laundry out. It got angry. Now see, that's an acceptable skeletal pun. Insofar as any pun is acceptable. Plus 6 spell points. Well, there, you hold that, I guess. Puns are cyberbullying. Come on. Haha. And another one bites the dust. It's alright. I appreciate y'all contributing. I won't make a lot of fun of your jokes, because I can always come up with a worse one. So, I'm not really allowed. Another ring? Alright.
Very nice.
Personality plus 8. Alright. Oops, no. Didn't mean to grab his cloak. Well, that one's personality plus 2, so there we go. That's a bit of an improvement. Here, Tommy, you can always use more personality. Oh. Oh, is he full? Oh, wow, they almost all are. Okay, well, I guess it's time to sell this one then. She does have a ring slot open, but that plus 2 personality won't do much for her as a sorcerer. Or wizard, I suppose. Ah, there's the switch we made, I think. Here's a terrible joke for you. There was a necromancer who took up painting, and he mixed grave dirt with his pigments. Why? Because he wanted off-white. Oh, it's terrible. We'll go up this way first because this door opens directly over top of that other well we found, so it circles back around. Wonderful. Honestly, that's perhaps like the most successful way I can imagine to deflate a joke, is like, mansplaining is the worst already anyway, so like to ask someone to deliberately mansplain it to you. Tell me why this is funny. Yes, in case you were being serious, wight, W-I-G-H-T, like the old Nordic word or whichever root language it comes from that meant human or person, which has kind of become adapted to mean a type of undead monster similar to a zombie or a revenant. Off-white. Homophones! Well, that's alright, we're in favor of homo anything on this channel, so we might as well make shitty jokes about it. Turn the lights back on, Debbie. Haha, more rings. He's getting less impressed as we go. Yeah, exactly. If you knew how this was spelled, you'd think it was a lot funnier. Some more ice bolts. Because we do not want those specters to get to us. They dish out a lot more than they can realistically take, but then when they do dish it out, of course, that also means that they're usually dishing out status effects that we don't want, so we want them all far back. Ah, you're the ghost with the least. Another ring. We're filthy with jewelry. Boom, boom, boom. Falling down just like a domino. Alright, and now we have a place where our jewels are green because we have depopulated most of the mansion. Which means that if we need to rest again, we can do so. And here is the bottom of this huge and horrible room where we could have fallen and hurt ourselves quite badly earlier, but thankfully did not. Chose not to.
Aha!
Two-handed sword. Another ring. Ooh, +5 intellect and personality again. My goodness gracious. Let's see. Tommy, what else have you got on here? Elec resistance 6, armor class 2. You got like 3 of those. She's the one, isn't she? Yeah. Well, we'll give it to her. The intellect will still help. I mean, that's a good point. They really don't have much else to their name. Skull Pile of Death! Let's poke it. Haha. Skull Pile of Curses! Haha. Skull Pile of Weakness! Haha. Remember when we couldn't do that?
Aha!
Now there's treasure in them. Ooh, whoa! That is a keeper. That's a keeper, folks. A Scroll of Divine Intervention. I'll tuck this over here so that we don't accidentally sell it. Wow. Divine Intervention is the ultimate light spell. Yes, Hatred and Despair as well. Alright. Let's see what's in this chest. Lucy. Carefully.
Got it.
Joke's on us, it was nothing.
Aha!
1d3 +5. That's not as good as his Wonder Mace. The Wonder Mace! Alright. Not a lot left to do. Okay. It's just a little bit left. We pushed a bunch of switches. Time to head back over here. Down these long, long hallways. Can you imagine, like, it would have been so much more efficient to just to connect these rooms up closer together, these long hallways that go into the middle of nowhere. I mean, now I'll give them this. You can see this is at a slight incline, so it does make the entire haunted estate, like, wheelchair accessible. But still, really. Okay, we press that. Oops. That's possible. I mean, you think about things like in Dungeons and Dragons terms, and if you have spells like Stone Shape and Move Earth, then I imagine it is significantly less of a problem. And why did I walk all the way back here when I knew? I knew that I fell down a hole to reach here. You see nothing. Here we go. We'll just loop back around this way and get back to the ground floor. Whee! There we go. Alright, one more time around the castle. Help me keep an eye on our buffs. Bless and Heroism are off, and we need to make sure that we remember to put those back on before we do anything too terribly drastic. Almost there. Gosh, my legs are tired from watching this. Goodness gracious. Trying to get 100,000 steps this hour. I hope y'all have your Pokemon Go turned on like your adventures sync, because we could have hatched so many eggs. Okay, almost there. Finally. Fairy Wand of Poison. Thank you. And bam. Phew. Okay, goodness me. Now, you might be asking, what did that switch do? We're going to find out. I will show you what that switch do. Phew. It opens this door right here. You guys ready for a boss fight? Let's see. Oh, tibia on. I don't have a spell to curse you with. My goodness gracious. Normally I only sigh like that at Tommy, but I'll make a special exception. Oh, it hurts. Whoop! And there is our boss. He is not labeled as such, but hey, meet Corlagon, or what's left of him. First of all, you'll probably notice the hip and trendy Thundercats emblem on his belt. But after that, I want to point out that there, of course, are 3 different palette swaps of each creature. The Power Lich is the 3rd tier. There's the regular Lich, and then there is another one that I can't remember. And then there is that one. So, let's get to it, guys. This is going to be a little rough. Let's see if we've got anything here. He's not using a lot of spell power, so that means maybe we can find something. Let's try Lightning Bolt again. It's been a while since we cast one. Alright, Tommy. Man, that was almost worth it. Ooh. Roll low. Come on and roll low. Ice Bolt is really going to be what carries us through here. We've got him down to almost halfway. Alright, just keep that up. Oh. Oh. How did that happen? Yeah. Forgot about that. Oh, cursed. Great. Now we're really in the shit, kids. There is a space right there where if you back up and try to run away from the battle or retreat, it teleports you into the middle of the room with the monsters. Okay. We've got this. Come on, Lucy. Tommy. Alright. Let's take the fight to Corlagon. Up close, the others will be more effective. But Debbie's Ice Bolt is still probably going to be more powerful than her melee attack, on average. Come on, Tommy. Do not blow this for us. Yes! Alright. Yes, good. 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 Excellent, Trash Son. Phew! Alright. Well, kids, that was rough, but we got through it, and really we weren't in too much danger of dying, so I'm happy with that. I'm pretty happy with that. Huh. Okay. Whew. Lucy? Be very, very careful when you open this.
Got it.
Alright. There we go.
Ah.
Ring of Fire. Hey, our favorite spell.
Very nice.
Nice.
Aha.
Good. A boot upgrade. We need one of those. And finally... Dun 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 dun. Debbie can carry that. Alright. Okay, let's see. Everybody but Lucy has crappy boots. At least his are magic. Yeah, the ribbing is getting a little stale. Alright. There. She's about to become an archmage. I think that she deserves a footwear upgrade. Okay, my goodness gracious. Let's not ever do that again. Yes, let's blow this joint. 420 blaze it. Okay. Sharon, if you would please. Yet another missed opportunity. Oh, we are on fire today.
Close.
Or if not, we deserve to be.
Hi. Come on in.
You know what?
Good, huh?
Debbie deserves a drink for sure.
See you in the morning.
Okay, let's take the crystal over here to Lord Newton and do what we went in there to do, guys. Are you ready? This is our first second-tier class promotion.
Hold! Who got
This is kind of a big deal.
His Grace Albert Newton, Marquis of Mist and High Sorcerer of Enroth.
Great news! So I remember what you need to find. It's the Crystal of Terrax. Oh. You seem to have found it already. Well, perfect! I can train you to Archmage then. The first Archmage, Terrax, used this crystal to master the elements. Fire, earth, water, and that's the other one. Breathe it all the time. Air, all formed together to make it, and from analyzing it, he learned a great deal about elemental magic. In addition, its effect on light led him to his discoveries of light and dark magic. Since that time, the study of this crystal has guided every new Archmage. Let me show you the secrets of the crystal, Archmagi. Well, congratulations! So, we are now Archmages, guys. We are now Archmages. Debbie is an Archmage. Check that out. And now, there we go, promotion to Archmage. So, you see there's another big jump in her hit points and spell points. She's tougher than Lucy now. Debbie is killing it. Debbie is killing it. And she's going to kill a lot more with these extra spell points because... oh boy, you guys, we're going to level up so much. But first things first, while we are here on Mist, there's one other thing we need to do, and that is to visit Chaos Salem. Right here.
Hello.
And now, ta-da! It does cost 4,000 gold, but
Yes.
Master of Air Magic. So congratulations to Tommy as well. He is now a Master of Air Magic. That's going to have a big effect on some of his spells. See, Shield, the duration increases drastically. Sparks is going to have 7 sparks now. Protection from electricity is going to give us an additional point of resistance per skill. That's 4 right away. Fly lasts for an hour per point of skill instead of 10 minutes. That's so much better. But here's the big thing, honestly. Wizard Eye now shows double quotation marks points of interest. That means that anything Lucy doesn't catch with her perception skill, Wizard Eye is going to highlight it on the map for us in cyan. So we will see secret doors, we will see hidden treasure chests, buttons that we can press, pressure plates, all that kind of stuff. As long as Wizard Eye is active, we'll know that it's there. Alright, well, goodness gracious, let's do a little business. We need to sell some of this crap.
Would you like to buy something?
No, I'd like to sell something. There we go.
Come again.
Alright.
How you doing? How you doing?
Doing fine, Calvin. There we go.
Come back soon.
Now, let's see. Let's give the rest of this to Debbie so that she can make the most of it. Make sure that... Yeah, okay, nobody needs that helmet as an upgrade. Let's see. Alright. Okay, that'll do for now. Have to sell a few things again.
How you doing?
Boots.
Oh, no.
Okay. That's not magical.
Come back soon.
Oh, I will be back in
Would you like to
just
buy
a second.
something?
There we go.
Come again.
And put all of these reagents down here. And there we go. We'll give her the last of this. Oh, come on. Really? My goodness gracious. A feature that this game could really have used would have been any ability to automatically sort your inventory. Let's see. Okay, no more weapons.
How you doing? How you doing? Come back soon.
Alright, and now we will head over here to the alchemist shop.
Closed.
Oh, I know, I know. There we go.
What can I get you?
Bam, 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 bam. Now we will sell some of these crappy rings. This one, this one. Yeah, we're ready to... We've outgrown that one. Thank you, though, ring, for what you contributed. And let's see, all the rest of these are of sufficient quality that we can enchant them, so we're going to do that.
Thanks. Come again.
Now, we won't do it this instant. I will once again do that probably in between, and then we'll see what we come up with. Maybe we'll get some gear upgrades for some of these characters, and then we'll be able to sell anything that we can't wear or don't want to wear for money. But first things first, we are going to train up.
Back for another lesson?
Yes, we are. Now, it's starting to get expensive. See, look, she takes almost 1,000 a pop now. So, instead of training one person to the maximum and then moving on to the next, I'm going to start training them in sequence to make sure everyone stays the same level.
Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job.
Alright, that took most of our money, but that's what it was for, so hey, we are now level 24. That's pretty great, you guys. Well, we know the drill. Let's spend these skill points, shall we? Okay. You know what? Let's start with Debbie this time. Debbie, where are you? Because we want to make sure that she gets her due since she's an archmage now. And you'll notice we have 21 skill points. Guys, That's the perfect number to get her to rank 11 in water magic, which is 1 rank away from becoming a master of water magic. What do you think? That sounds pretty good to me. Especially considering, keep in mind that is a lot of ranks, and we've been piling them into water magic, but once we get to rank 12 so that she can become a master, then we won't have to put any more ranks in there for quite some time. Alright, Master of Water Magic, speak now or forever hold your peace. Going once, going twice, waiting for the 7-second delay because we're on Twitch, going 3 times. Alright, Water Magic it is. Here we go. Bam! 1 more rank and Water Magic Master is ours, guys. That is awesome. And that means we need to start looking into some spells like Lloyd's Beacon, too. She's got Town Portal now, thankfully. But we need Lloyd's Beacon as well. Okay. Lucy. Lucy, my lovely Lady Lucy. Alright. You guys. We need to think about the skills that we already have here. Do we want to continue what we were doing last time, and we'll just start with plate this time instead of sword and go back and forth till we run out of points? We'll catch her up to rank 7, and then, 8, 8, 9, 9, and so forth. That's kind of what we were doing last time. Alright, if nobody's got any strong objections, that's what we're going to do. So here we go. I'll put a rank in plate. Scream out loud, as the song says, if you have any objection. Alright, 6 points left over. We could drop that into something else. We could put a rank each in mind, body, and bodybuilding and get those all to rank 2. Or we can just hang on to them for plate and sword next level. You guys want to save those? Oh, wait. I'm a fool. I forgot. We have 6 points. We need 8 to put another rank in plate. Guess what we have? Ha. Let's do that. That syncs up too nicely. That's too good. Alright. Plate it is. Okay. And I like having 0 points, too. That means all of our points are doing something. Zoltan. Zoltan, the man. I think we ought to start by probably throwing at least 1 rank in bodybuilding, because that way he can get expert. That just makes sense to me. And then, honestly, he's a cleric, but we've been letting his magic slip, you guys. We really have. I feel like maybe we should start putting some more ranks in body or spirit. Now, Tommy's gotten pretty good at body magic. He has. But Zoltan, he also just hasn't been doing a lot of healing because he's not that great at body magic. He's been focusing kind of on spirit, and then we brought up his mind. So we do need more ranks in spirit, but I'm thinking maybe we should level up his body magic. Does that sound good to you guys? That'll get him some more attack spells and stuff too. Let's see, 5 and 6 is 11. We could put 2 ranks in it. Alright. And we've got 6 points left. We could put a couple more somewhere else. Let's see. You could put 2 ranks in dark magic. He'd have 1 point left over. Or we could put 1 rank in spirit magic. What do you think? 2 in dark, 1 in spirit, or save it? There we go. We'll narrow it down to just 3 choices. I don't want you guys to have choice paralysis. Executive dysfunction is the anthem of the millennial generation. Let's not make it worse. Spirit, dark, or save it? Spirit? Alright, I'm down for spirit. Alright, a round of spirits for everybody. Debbie won't say no to that. She'll let Zoltan have it. She's the cool mom. As long as he drinks at the house, she doesn't mind if he drinks. Okay, Tommy. Tommy. What are we going to do about Tommy? Tommy's skills are all over the place, but he's pretty solid in body, and we did drop a couple of ranks in air and even one in earth to bring up his magic where we hadn't been doing that for a while. Of course, more ranks in air is going to make him better at flying, at wizard eye, at lightning bolts, which is kind of his default attack right now. But we can also start doing with him kind of like we've been doing with Debbie, where if we want to push for earth or for body or something and get him to master level, that would be really useful. We can put more ranks in staff, or we can start bringing up things like his fire and water magic, and with this many points, we can zoom one or two of those all the way up to expert level at rank 4 pretty quick, and then pay for that rank up, and he would be almost as effective as she is. Get us another ring of fire, fireball, that kind of thing. What do you guys think? Water magic he doesn't need right now. We'll save that for later. Spirit and mind too. Do you want to dump this into body magic? Something else? I'm kind of leaning towards body myself. If only because, I mean, he's already doing it, but also once we get 12 ranks in it, we don't have to put more ranks in it for quite some time. We could put at least 2 in here. 8 and 9, that'd be 17 points. We'd have 4 left over, which then we could still dump some of those in somewhere else. Master of body. Alright, well let's put at least 1 in body magic. We seem in agreement there. We could split these points up over something else. Let's see. We could put 1 in staff and 1 in leather. Or we could put another 1 in body, and then we could dump 1 in something like fire. I'm kind of leaning body myself, especially because we don't want our healing magic to fall behind now that we're level 24. We're going to start fighting some tougher enemies like that Power Lich. But it's up to you guys. Alright, body magic it is. Again, going once, going twice, you know the drill. Alright, 9 ranks in body magic. That'll leave us with 4 points. Okay, let's see. Let's go ahead and dump at least 1 of those in fire magic just to get him started in that direction, I think. And those other 2, we could save those for next time, or do you want to dump them in water, spirit, mind? That's a tough choice. We have been neglecting our mind magic, but Zoltan's got 4 ranks in it already too, so he's ahead of Tommy. That's kind of rough. I don't know what I want to do. Because if we save them, of course, you know, that's more ranks for next time. Maybe we can put another rank in here. I'm kind of leaning towards saving them. Yeah, let's do that. I don't want to linger over long on this anyway. Okay, let's see. What do we need now? Okay. Tommy hasn't earned a new rank yet. She's not quite there. Let's see. She's not quite there with anything yet either. I think it's just him, you guys. I think we just need bodybuilding expert. I'm pretty sure. Well, but thankfully we know where that's at. So, Sharon, if you would. Alright. We'll head over this way. We will pick up bodybuilding expert.
How are you? Decay.
Bam. Nice. Alrighty. Okay. Well, we've got a little while longer before I think that it's time for us to say goodbye.
Need a ride?
So let's see.
Hitch up the horses.
What can we do with that amount of time? I don't want to get started on another big long quest because I don't want to quit in the middle of a dungeon on you guys. Oh, the time. Ooh, that's what we need to do. We need to be careful and remember in September, that's when Tommy becomes a great druid. So you guys help me remember. September the 23rd, I think. So we've got about a month. For now, let's see. We're going to head this way. Let's go back to Bootleg Bay. There are a couple of other small things we could do there, and there's a fairly short dungeon I think we could run through pretty quickly. Oh, you know what? That's a good point. We do have other shrines to visit. Let's do this first, though. Let's do this first. Only because I'm already here, you see. I don't know that you guys actually really got a good look at Bootleg Bay in terms of the little village itself. It's kind of a quaint little village. Quaint. Alright, let's visit some of these houses really quickly. Temple of Sansa, that's where we saved Cheryl. Let's see.
How are you?
Everybody's got something to say about that. Here we go. Oop. Get out of the way, Jim the Potter.
Hello.
Hey, Terax's Crystal. Svetlana Urktusk wants to tell us about it. Well, we're not here for that.
How are you today?
Here we go. Winston Shazar the Acolyte has a quest for us. Near here is a temple dedicated to the Order of the Fist. I once belonged to that order, but recently they uncovered a powerful, evil crystal. They hope to use the crystal as a bargaining chip to be accepted into the Temple of Ba. I don't want to see the crystal fall into Ba's hands. It must be destroyed. Please, infiltrate the temple and destroy the crystal. Let's do that! And the Temple of the Fist is right over here. So, let's do another dungeon really quickly. Let's break some stuff, indeed. This large but simple structure has become the center of worship for a small religious group called the Order of the Fist. Why, you might ask?
I got a bad feeling about this place.
So do I. Why are they called the Order of the Fist? Nobody knows. I imagine that can't be good. Another skull pile of curses. Well, what do you guys think? Should we go left or right first? After we kill these rats, of course.
That was too easy.
To the right? To the right, to the right. Oh. Looks like they sort of chose for us a little bit. Ugh, I hate rats. Don't give us a disease.
I don't know.
Aha!
Hey,
Aha!
what's in this bucket? There we go. Alright, stuff to drink, maybe? Interestingly, these barrels are unlabeled and unclickable. Alright. The skulls seem to sap your might. Temporarily minus 10 to might. I totally didn't forget that that was a thing and just wanted to show you guys that that was there. No worries. We're way over leveled for this dungeon, so we'll be fine. Woo! Remember these guys? Remember when we were terrified of them? Not so much anymore. We still want to be cautious, though. There we go. Bam! We're also hitting the people in the room behind us through the wall, which I appreciate. Oh, hey, see? Look at that. We got one of them. Come on, guys. You gotta come out and play with us. You just gotta. Let's take care of this Master Monk first. He's a real threat. Yeah, see? Tommy, you take care of that. Can't have Debbie slowing down on us. The Archmage. Oh, come on, guys. He's got 3 hit points! There we go. There's another one behind us. Gross. Ooh, again. It's alright, Zoltan's got this one. He's got other mom. Whew! Man, those little dudes can be rough. Okay. Lucy?
Got it.
There we go. Let's see. Oops. There we go. He wasn't awake yet. Man. That was quite a kick. Alright. Let's head over here. What's in here? Unfortunate. Well, I guess we'll have to come back in a moment. Well, let's just go to this side then. Ugh! Rats. At least we are way past the point where we can kill these guys in one hit. They really can't do much to us, although I still don't want to catch a disease from them. Haha! Look there. Flickering torch. You pull the torch and it shifts in your hand. And then we push that switch. You hear that? That was a lot of noise, you guys. Oops, stuck on geometry. Here we go. Oop. Man, they hit hard. Like a truck. That's alright. So do we. Ooh, an amulet. Quick, Zoltan, what is this?
Very nice.
Hey, speed +4. Nothing to shake a stick at. There we go. But better than nothing, right? Okay. Oh, guys, come on. That guy already had a taste of the Ring of Fire. Ah, there's more of you. There's always more. Okay, Lucy, once again.
Got it.
Alright. Pirate Cutlass. Nothing really too great. I just like the way the War Axe looks. It's not a super great weapon, but I just enjoy it.
Aha! Aha!
Ooh, letter from the Temple of Ba. And also, we still have someone who's wearing non-magical leather boots. This is similar to Tommy's, but any magic's better than no magic, so...
Aha!
It appears that the crystal you have uncovered is not quite what we had anticipated, but we do acknowledge its use. We will send a few clerics to examine this crystal and then decide what to do. Prepare for them in a few weeks. So that means we might be looking at a cleric of Ba or two up here, guys. Oh. Let's see. I don't remember if I mentioned this before, but you kind of have to do this dungeon all in one run, because this is, as far as I know, feel free to correct me if somebody has a little bit more command of the lore than I do. But to my knowledge, this is the only timed quest in the game. That is, once that old guy gives you this quest, you only have a certain amount of time to come here and destroy the evil crystal. Otherwise, what happens is, in a few weeks, clerics of Ba show up and they take the crystal, and you can't complete the quest. Alright, well, that's about everything here. We just have to do the deed. Well, from one cleric to another, remove curse. Remove curse. Ah, see, that wasn't so bad. And we got quite a bit done. Oops. There we go. Alright, let's tell Winston about it.
Aye.
Good work. I'm glad you made it in time. I don't like to think about what Ba would have done with that crystal. You've done all of Enroth a great service.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Alright. Now, we do in fact have another shrine to visit. We want to keep track of that, and since August is almost over, let's do that. So, Sharon. Let's see. It's the 24th. We've got just enough time. I think the fastest way and most certain way, because we don't want to go to Freehaven and dither around on the chance that they'll take us there. We're going to go to Blackshire because the next shrine that we need to visit is in CherokeeStarfish.
Can I help you find anything?
Since we're here, let's offload some of this stuff. See if they've got anything good. This is a pretty decent place. Ah! Another Belt of Regeneration. Nice. We don't technically need that now, although that does stack. Let's see. Essence of Intellect. Plus 15 Intellect, but minus 5 Might permanently. Firebolt. Not bad, not bad. Fire Resistance. The Golem. 5 Armor and 15 Endurance. 11 Speed. 12 Intellect. Oh, they have some decent stuff here, guys. They do have some decent stuff. You know what, though?
Come again.
I am a little hesitant to go shopping too much until we enchant all of this stuff. That's probably the smartest thing. We'll save our money. Unless we find something really fantastic, like if one of these was magic. It doesn't hurt to check. Okay. And you never know.
Don't touch the merchandise.
Steel plate, steel plate, steel plate. Oh, okay, that's fine. And hey, oh, it's empty. It's like free snacks. Free is my favorite flavor. Okay. Oh, that's Paradise Valley. Psst. Duh. We want to go to CherokeeStarfish. That's this way. It is the 24th. It should take us 5 days to get there. That'll make it the 29th. Ah! Ah! What? 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 So you're saying August only has 28 days? Great. They have the same number of months in a year. They use the same names for all of the days of the week and months of the year. And then they change the number of days in a month. So instead of having 31 days, apparently August only has 28. Because 5 days would normally make this the 29th of August, and it would still be August when we reach CherokeeStarfish. But no. It's making it September the 1st instead. Let's see if maybe the stable will take us there quicker, because that would get us there in a couple of days. But Blackshire, oh, their stable is the worst. Of course. I never noticed that before, honestly. Let's see. Maybe it's worth waiting. Come on.
Need a ride?
And they want to go back to Freehaven. Well, you know what? Fine. Because what that means is, if it's going to be September anyway and there's nothing we can do about it, we will just skip that shrine, and instead we can go to the shrine for the month of September. Now, again, I think we talked about this before. You know, each map basically has one, and there are 12 shrines, one for each month. So, let me see. Kriegspire is August. September is... Oh, yeah, they're just tired. They're just tired from all the waiting. September is back to Iron Fist. Well, fine. Okay. Well, then rather than make ourselves tired, we'll just load it. Wait. And we'll wait 1 day. We'll head back to New Sorpagal. This game is conspiring against us, guys. I need a drink.
Enjoy your stay.
Need a drink. But hey,
Need a ride? Hitch up the
at least all of this traveling will make it easier to get to the Equinox, so that we can make Tommy a great druid. Alright, let's see. Iron Fist is this shrine. That is the September shrine. And it is over here. Oh, I think I see it. Past it. Yep, there we go. Yep, there we are. There we are. This is the Shrine of Electricity. So when we pray, it's August and nothing happens. Y'all are testing me. That's my own fault. I was the one complaining about time and then forgot.
Not here. We can't rest here.
Fair enough. We'll go stay at this inn.
Welcome. Pleasant dream.
There, much better. And now it's the 29th of August, also known as the 1st of September. You guys, I'm losing my mind. Well, I feel it, fool. I know that that's it. That's probably what it is. It's because it's actually the 29th of August, you see. Oh, goodness gracious. Well, that's all right. It's fine. It's fine. We'll just save even more time. I'll figure that out. But in the meantime, we'll worry about something else. Alright, so, how about we decide what we're going to do next time? Because it's almost that time. Time to end this. We've still got a few quests, as you can see here. I think we should pick one. And of course, we do want to keep an eye on that Equinox so that we can make Tommy a great druid. I'd say we're almost high enough level, or we're definitely high enough level, but I'm to the point where I'm comfortable tackling the Dragoon's Keep, I think. It'd be a bit of a rough go, but there's some good stuff in there, and there's that lost artifact we could recover for sure. Not quite ready to do the Hourglass of Time yet. What do you guys say to capturing the Prince of Thieves? You want to go after Waluigi? Because if we do that, that's another council quest down. That would be 3, which is half of them. That's halfway to the Oracle, guys. What do you think? You want to bag us a man? We keep seeing entrances to the Freehaven sewers pop up in conversations with NPCs around town, but we haven't actually done anything with them, so... Yeah, well, I mean, we're gonna bag him, we're not gonna marry him. Nah, well, we'll see when we meet him. Alright, but that's for next time. So, that's what we'll be doing then, it looks like. We'll go after the Prince of Thieves, and we will complete Lord Anthony Stone's council quest, which will put us a nifty halfway towards actually seeing the Oracle like Falagar told us we needed to do, so we can figure out what to do about these demons invading our world. I'd say we've come a long way, we've accomplished a lot, and, you know, we're almost fully grown adventurers, you guys. Still don't have a flaming longsword, but we'll get there. So, I want to thank you so much for joining me. It's always a blast to play with you guys live on Twitch. I really appreciate how active you were in the chat today. It's great. And I've got a link in the description of this video. After I upload it to YouTube tomorrow, you'll be able to find there where you can buy this game on GOG.com. If you are of a notion, you want to try it out yourself. I do highly recommend it, especially for the phenomenal price that they have it on. # not sponsored. And if you are watching this on Twitch, be sure to go tomorrow and, you know, give this video a like. Subscribe to YouTube if you are not already. Turn on notifications. If you're watching on YouTube, come back here to my Twitch channel and follow me, because it's so much more fun to play live on a Saturday evening than it is to watch it after it's been uploaded and it's just a static video later. I promise we have a great time. And in either case, check out my Twitter as well, which is also in the description below both my Twitch and my YouTube. And that way you can get updates on what we're doing. So, same time next week, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is New York American time. We will play some more Might and Magic 6, The Mandate of Heaven. And until then, thank you so much for being here. Really had a great time. And thanks for playing.